Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Thought I'd sit outside today. It's my day off, and I got a lot on my plate today that I need to get done around the house, and some videos I need to make, and I have a virtual party going on in my 31 group right now. So I came on here, been trying to figure out what to do to, oh, okay. It makes you set up commenting, and this one, what it is I want to tell you a little about me. Um, my upline with pharmacy, um, she's big on it, and just letting you know why we chose to do what we do. And I look like crap, I'm sorry. I'm going to do a video later on the detoxifying mask. See if I can torture myself with that. It's going to be fun. But I thought I'd come outside, but it's a little humid. So after this, I'm going to take everything in. But the hummingbirds are going nuts out here today, so it's really cool. Anyway, get back on track, because I get off track easy. The reason I got into direct sales. Short clip here, I've been a hairstylist for over 30 years. I'm 53. I graduated from cosmetology school when I got out of high school. So anyway, I married, moved away with my wonderful spouse, and did the military life for a very long time. He retired at 21 years. And we had 2 babies while we were in, and raised them most of the way moving around, but not as bad as some. We didn't have to move. Oh, Brighton's got rain coming in. That's a good thing I'm going in. So anyway, I do hairstylist work. I love my job, don't get me wrong. I do have a tendency to have issues with my tendons in my hand, and joints and cysts, and so you worry from time to time about your career. So, but Lois will be in her career for as long as humanly possible, because I love my job, and I love being around people, and meeting new people, which is even better when you get to meet new people. So anyway, you get your children raised, and they all move out, and you become an empty nester. So you're loving it. You got all this time with your husband and everything, but then he at the time was working nights, and you come home from work and you get your chores done and everything, and there's nothing to do. So you eat, and you put on weight that you don't need, and it's starting to bug you quite a bit. That you're not bored, but, well, you are bored. But you can only watch so much television and stuff. And so my daughter came in one day after she'd had her first child, and she tells me, or she shows me this cool bag that she got, and got to looking at it, and I thought, well, I want to have a party, check this out. So I'm talking to the consultant for the company, and really, really loved their products. And I thought, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could do this on the side. Maybe it'll help me with public speaking. I've always hated it, absolutely hated speaking in public, and or just speaking out in general, like right now. So the hummingbirds are just crazy today. Um, but anyway, so I joined her group, or joined her team with the company, and their leadership and their sisterhood is absolutely phenomenal. If you're in the right crowds, it's phenomenal. And I'm pretty picky about my crowd. So I've been with that company for 9 years. Just went over 9 years in July. I look forward to conference every year because it's just amazing. Conference is just absolutely amazing, and the people are amazing. And you make new friends here, far, away, everywhere. I've got in touch with military friends that I haven't seen in forever, and probably will never see, just on here. So I found that I really liked it. Well, midway through all this, I joined a makeup company, and great products, don't get me wrong, fabulous products, but for my bracket of friends and so on, it just was hard to be affordable. Um, and they didn't give you room to keep a stock on hand. And the salon, I can keep products there. So I thought, well, I'll stick with it for a few years, see what happens. But they don't provide you with samples. You couldn't afford to keep product on hand. I don't know how the ones who did it, but you just couldn't do it. So I got upset with it, and I got mad at my upline because they were rude and telling me just to buy every single one and make your own samples. And it's like, that's so freaking expensive when they don't let you discount. You don't discount for, they didn't discount for their consultants. They did not discount. And even when it came to new products. So I've been on the search ever since, looking for a new makeup line because I'm in the beauty industry. You wouldn't know it by looking at me today, but I'm in the beauty industry, and I love helping my clients take care of their hair and their skin when I can. I'm not an esthetician, but you train on that kind of thing, and so I have been looking, and my friend that was in that company with me switched companies because she was tired of it as well, and she followed another lady who is now my upline into this other company. And again, unaffordable. Um, it's affordable, but not affordable. How's that? I mean, just to get started, um, the kits are just too expensive, I think. But I followed along. I bought a couple of the products just to check them out, and they're nice. They're really, really nice products. But it was still a situation where I couldn't stock and afford to stock products and risk them not going anywhere. So, again, I follow these ladies continuously because they're friends. And um, then Katie announced one day that she was done with the company and she was resigning, and she was shifting gears, and had prayed about it and worried about it, and she was switching to this other company. It's a European company. It's not in the United States. They warehouse in the United States. They do provide jobs here within the United States. But I looked into it and was checking it out, and I hadn't bought anything, but I was checking it out. And my friend Lori also had switched over, and she's very finicky. She's an extreme health eater. Um, I always cringed when I'd see her feeding her kids spinach chips for snack, and but they loved it because that's what they grew up on. But anyway, she's very fit and healthy, and so she's very picky about what she puts on her skin. So I looked into the history of the company, and it's old. I mean, 60 plus years. This man has owned this company and started it. And I grew more of an interest in it, and was reading about how he was a pharmacist, and he was into the healing of products, what they can do for your skin and your hair, and so on and so forth. So I really got to looking, and when I found out that you could actually afford to carry their lines. And mind you, back when I got off track, but um, direct sales filled my spot where I needed something to do, and I found that I looked forward to getting online and meeting new people, and um, hearing their stories, and what's going on in their lives, and um, uh, new babies and marriages, and I myself now, even since I start direct sales, I have 5 grandkids. So all through all this, but it's kept me busy, and I have found it's not just busyness; it's enjoyable. And I find that if you find something that you have an interest in, a hobby or anything that you have an interest in, believe it or not, there's direct sale companies out there. Knitting, um, God, knitting was one of the newest ones I've found, and new ones launching every day. Candle companies, you name it. So you got to find your niche, what you like. So I filled that hole, and it was nice because your husband's not all for it. It's taking more time away from him and my stuff around the house, which it technically didn't, because I mean it took time from him if I was running a party, but now Facebook has created this great thing called scheduling. um, so I can be with him of an evening now, and a party's going on, and I can answer questions, but I don't have to be right there. But anyway, so I couldn't put 24 hours a day into either well, to that company especially, because I have a full-time job. So I basically had some little bit of mad money, and the hubby was kind of like, no, I don't like this. It's just one more thing that's going to eat money. And I said, well, if you teach yourself not to spend what you make unless you have to spend some of it, you'll be all right. And our aerator went out on our septic system, and uh, he was scratching his head, trying to figure out. The guy went ahead and replaced it, and it was like $350 to replace it, and that was with a used one. And I said, Jerry, how much do you need to pay this guy? And he told me, and I went and got my checkbook from my first company and that I worked for, and wrote him a check for what we needed. And he's like, oh, okay. I said, I don't use it unless I need it, and or we need it, or beginning of a new book. I buy catalogs and stuff. Sometimes I use it to buy clothes for the grandkids, because I love to buy clothes for my grandkids. And that kind of put a light on in his head, and he still doesn't, he doesn't like the time it consumes in a lot of cases. But like I said, in a lot of cases, it doesn't really consume a lot of time if you do it right. So um, every once in a while now, he'll ask me, hey, you got any spare cash in that account of yours for 31? And I'm like, well, no, maybe not this month because it was a slow month or something. And um, so I very seldom do I tell him that there's nothing I can do. I can't move any money, anything over. And um, so when I found pharmacy, make the makeup and skincare line, and they now have a cleaning product line, which, guys, I'll do a video on that. Their multi-purpose cleaner is freaking amazing. And you don't ever believe it till you use it yourself. But now I want to try their dishwashing liquid, and I want to try their laundry soap. And but I'm pacing myself. You see, you can keep your money in a company by pacing yourself. As I rattle on, and I will probably have lots to lose interest in this, but I love the idea that not just my income from my styling job, but I'm able to help provide in a pinch if we need money for something, or like I said, that broke down, and I was able to look at him and say, how much you need, you know, and watch his face be like, okay, this is cool, you know. But anyway, so I found pharmacy because, and I joined pharmacy, number one, because it's vegan. They don't use toxins. They don't use, gosh, well, it's gluten-free, it's paraben-free, it's everything free, pretty much, cruelty-free. But this isn't what this video is about, but it's affordable. And so I joined the ranks, and it's dirt cheap to join this company, and I'm going to be able to stock product because I get everything 50% off. So compared to those other companies that don't help their consultants, they don't make it to where they can do samples and skin test on products. And I've been able to do that because they sell samples, and they sell samples cheap, and it's perfect. You can get 3 or 4 applications out of one sample. And anyway, so the whole point of my video was why I got in direct sales. Well, see, now through this company, I'm making more friends, and I'm getting a new view on how to run my business and how to run a business. And I never want to push anybody into my products or into what I have, but I'm not going to sell something I don't believe in. I gave up Younique because I just found it to be astronomically unaffordable, and they did not take care of their consultants. The ones in the higher ranks, they did not take care of them. But I needed something to fill the hole from not having all the activities to do anymore. Sports and events and school stuff and taking care of the kids and keeping them on track. Well, trying to keep them on track. And this is working for me because I can do this at home. And I may never make a fortune out of doing this, but I don't care. I worry every day about my hands and eventually not being able to use scissors. But that's years down the road for me. And so you start to panic because it gets harder and harder to do your job. And I don't want to give up my job. And but these are like my backups. And pharmacy, I wear the products every day. I love the products. I haven't found one yet that bothers my skin, itches, feels heavy, nothing. And I'm buying them slowly. But anyway, I've just found another way that we can have a little spare cash on hand. And guys, I have to tell you, I've only been with them 2 months, maybe. I think I joined the end of June. And in that 2 weeks, I got my first check in July and was floored. Even for 2 weeks, because their commissions are one of the best in the industry. So in the direct sales network marketing industry. So things took off in July, getting people getting to know the product and using the product. And I had a few join my team, and I have 2 active consultants on my team right now. Well, they're influencers. And I got my paycheck and I just grinned from ear to ear, because in all reality, most companies pay 25% commission, okay? And I would have made half of what I did. And I was so excited about what I made. And basically, it would have covered a car payment and for the month, if, let's say, I had to be off work or something. What I made at that time would have covered a car payment. So it made me a little more confident in this company and their payouts, and they give bonuses on every so many in sales. You get a bonus amount of pay, and you earn off of people who are under you. And it's nice to see them succeed, because like Bethany right now is kicking butt, and it makes me feel good knowing how well she's doing. And I'm waiting for Crystal to launch, and I think she's going to be phenomenal. And I think if you're looking for, if you love to play with makeup or skin products, like I said, they have keratin shampoos, they have garlic shampoos, which are getting like top numbers on how well they work. And the keratin line I want to try, because I have curly hair, and I want to check it out and see how it does. So anyway, I'm back into pharmacy again, but the whole point was to kind of give you an idea of why I got into direct sales. And as you can see, I love it because I can sit here and talk about it and talk about everything to do with it and not be like this company sucks, you know. I like it. And I've had 2 people tell me in July, when I sent them their picture of their totals for their orders, they came back and said, "Oh my God, I didn't expect it to be that inexpensive and or that cheap to get quality makeup." And they were floored to get 3, 4, 5 products and spend under $60, or spend $79 and get almost an entire line of one of the products. It just it just makes it more worth it and makes me want to do more for this company. 31's my first passion, and next to hairstyling, and 31's great. I mean, like I said, the company is just amazing, and the people that own it are amazing people. And I really haven't met any Debbie Downers. If I do, I just click a button and I don't follow them. I don't need that in my day. I need happy, and I need positive, and somewhere I can go when Jer's at work and I'm at home. And like today, it's Thursday. It's my day off. I was on vacation last week, so things got out of hand here at home. So today is laundry day and clean the bathrooms, and I need to weed whack the yard. That's going to require running to Home Depot because I'm out of spools, and life, just life. But I'm taking the morning to do this, and I have to go in and schedule up a party and get my posts in there right and make sure I'm answering questions. But I can do that and do what I need to do here at home. And but anyway, that's why I got into direct sales. And that extra income, Jerry didn't even ask me what my check was. And when he does, I'll tell him. It's put away. It's sitting in the account, not getting used, except like I think I ordered 4 more new products, and slowly adding to the mix. I have a box coming in today, And I'm gonna do a demonstration of the detox mask, and I'm gonna do the VFX um, foundation, guys. It's full coverage, and on my skin, you're gonna see a difference because I'm a freckle. So you should not be able to see any of my freckles when I'm done. So anyway, um, that's part of my story, and I didn't mean to run so long. And people frown on a lot of people frown on direct sales, and I'm sorry, I find them to be very helpful for those who are stuck at home, mommies who can't work outside of the home because daycare is so expensive. Um, it's a way for them to see people and meet new people without leaving their house, um, especially in our time right now. Because virtual is the way to go right now. There's no in-home parties, especially with makeup. Um, 31, I could do it. I do take products to work. Um, but anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you. And it's just a piece of my life. And, you know, a lot of people are like, oh gosh, she's in another company. But like I said, I've been looking for a makeup company that I could stand behind and afford. So, you all, um, check it out and see what you think. And if you're looking for that extra income or a way to afford something, I guess that's extra income, that you want, um, or pay off debt. That's one of my goals, is also to pay off debt. So, to get me and Jerry in a better place. At our age, we should be comfortable, and we're not comfortable. So, um, anyway, direct sales is it. You don't have to be 20 and beautiful, you know, tight skin, everything. You can be older. I'm 53. There is a influencer and consultants out there that are in their 80s. And it just gives them something to do. And outside of the television and um, so on. I mean, people are interested and they like to watch your videos. And I don't know why. Mine tend to go a little stupid. But anyway, I'm done. And that is my why, for direct sales. Okay. And you all have a great day. I say that every time, and I'll keep saying it every time. And God bless. Bye.